a bond between two friends. It led to a powerful movement to help African American women and girls get healthy. And now, with 1 million members strong, Girl Trek inspires women to walk and tap into their inner strength.
I really think it's a privilege to be out here leading women that I have so much in common with. People are looking for moments of awe, and that's not something that we get as much in everyday life. And out on nature, you never know what you're going to encounter.
Okay, this gives me life. We want to welcome to BNC the co-founders of Girl Trek, Vanessa Garrison and Dixon. Welcome, ladies. This is right up my alley, and you're doing a beautiful thing for women and girls out there, women and girls of color. This is just everything. What inspired you to start this movement? Because it's really become that.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting watching the newscast up until this point. The world is harsh.
Yeah.
The world is harsh out for us, and particularly for Black women. And so it was a life-saving mission to save our own lives first. So it was Vanessa and I, a friendship, us making a pledge to one another. Listen, every single day we're going to practice radical self-care, and we're going to go outside and we're going to do our level best. That's how it started, and now we're 1 million women later who've taken that change, and we walk in solidarity every Saturday morning together all around the world.
Yeah, Vanessa, that's amazing. When you started, 1 million members joining you, Black women around the world doing their thing. But here's the thing, you're not just gaining members. You guys are, from what I read, you're getting results. 61% of women seeing weight loss, 40% improvement on previous health. This is something that you have got to be very proud of.
We are very proud of it. Walking is the single most powerful thing that you can do for your health, and we ask women to walk 30 minutes a day, and we ask them to walk in community, in their community, so that we can be healthy role models, so that we can create solutions together, so that we can be on the ground activists, and to see not just the physical changes, which has been weight loss, women getting off medications, women managing chronic disease. It's actually been the life transformation of the quality of life, women leaving abusive relationships, starting businesses, moving across the world, seeking joy in every corner of their lives. And I feel very proud to be the spark that has sparked 1 million women to do the same. And I can't wait to see what they are going to do now that they're in their communities.
Yeah, and it's so true, Vanessa and Morgan, you know, because you've been clear. This is not a fitness organization. That's a byproduct, certainly, this wellness. But I guess, Morgan, tell us what you mean when you call Girl Trek a campaign for just healing.
Thank you for asking that question. You know, the first question we ask is what happens when 1 million Black women take to the streets of Black neighborhoods all across America and across the world? What would have happened with Trayvon Martin? What would have happened with all of the people who were killed unjustly if mothers and sisters and aunts were out together in collective mass taking up space in our neighborhoods? So we are there now. With 1 million Black women, we are empowered now. So the question is not only do we walk outside for better health, but do we walk outside for better health and demand that policing patterns are just? Do we eat well and drink well and demand that the federal government then goes and attends to the people of Flint, Michigan and Newark to make sure that the water is clean? Because we have collective mass now. We're almost 10% of the total population of Black women in America. Because we have that political mass, we can, yes, practice self-care, and we can practice real collective organizing, which is what our foremothers taught us. We already knew from a long time. Yeah, when Black women walk, things always change. From the women in the Montgomery bus boycotts to Harriet Tubman, we're practicing our foremothers.
So you're a movement in more ways than one. I'm talking about not just moving your bodies, but moving policies ahead. And I think that's amazing. But I also like the fact that this is good for the mentality as well, because I understand another stat, 95% diagnosed with depression see improvement in their symptoms once they join your group there, Vanessa?
Yes, the mental health benefits are significant. Women come to Girl Trek seeking community. There's a statistic that says that loneliness is deadlier than cigarette smoking. And if you imagine that we've been in the midst of a pandemic that has cut Black people off from our communities and from our sources of faith and from our sources of worship, that Girl Trek is a space where women are coming back to find and how they put those pieces together. And mental health benefits are just one of the things that we are starting to see in women. We're also starting to see that generations of family members are coming along with them in community. So it's not just a woman walking, it's a woman walking with everyone in her household, because as goes a woman, goes the house. We know that around women's leadership around this world. And Girl Trek is using that model of women's leadership to not just inspire households, but to inspire families and neighborhoods.
You ladies are so purposeful. I know, Morgan, season 5, I believe it is, of your Black History Bootcamp is starting soon. Can you tell us more about it?
Sure. You know, it's interesting when we were watching the coverage on Palestine, I was thinking, I wonder if people know that a Black man, Dr. Ralph Bunche, won a Nobel Peace Prize for negotiating the peace in Palestine. And it's those sorts of things that give you hope to open the door, walk out, and do everything that's required to be your full self, right? Is knowing where you come from. So we have done 4 episodes of something called Black History Bootcamp. You can download it from any place where you get a podcast, Apple, Spotify, Black History Bootcamp. And it's a 30-minute walking podcast. So you put your earbuds on, you put your sneakers on, you walk out, you press play, and you learn all kinds of things. I will warn you, it is a different kind of podcast. It's Vanessa and I literally walking with you and talking about Black history and whatever is happening in the day. So it's so much fun. Thousands join live, millions have downloaded, and so we invite you. We are starting our next episode, or our next series of Black History Bootcamp this summer. So stay tuned. Follow us on Instagram in order to know when it's going to be released. It's coming here really soon. It's going to be so exciting.
Follow that right
Amazing.
now.
We can use some of those facts. Yeah, we're going to do that for some of our Do You Know segments we have on our show here. Before we let you go, we're running out of time. No, we love the information. Vanessa, how can women, you got 1 million members already, but how can other women get involved? Say, somebody that's, sitting down at a desk for 4 hours a day, needs to get up, exercise a little bit, move her body. If somebody wanted to do that,
speak for yourself,
last name
son.
Reed or something, how would she get involved?
She needs to connect with the Girl Trek community so that she can get a daily source of inspiration from us, so that she can be connected to women in her community and neighborhood. And she can do that by going to girltrek.org and taking the pledge. Over 50,000 women a month are joining the movement, so we are 1 million and growing fast. They can follow us across our social media channels. Anybody right now who needs some inspiration, search hashtag GirlTrek, search it on any of your platforms, and what you're going to see is a woman who right now, while we're talking, is lacing up her sneakers, against all odds, is walking outside of her front door, has convinced herself that she's worthy of that 30 minutes, and she's going after everything. And that woman can be an inspiration to the woman who you're talking about, Mike, who's sitting at home asking, how do I do it? You do it by following your sister.
And it'll help you too. It'll help you tune out the noise too, won't it, Vanessa? Don't let the noise creep in. It'll help you do that.
Look,
yeah, we get it. 3 out of 4.
We have all sorts of people we might need to be walking just to gain some space from. Yeah. That's how it works. Walk to gather ourselves.
You see the 4 box. One of these things don't go together. Thank you, ladies.
Sharon's going to be walking in her heels, in her Louboutins. Maybe she can get some running shoes, and maybe she can walk. But the mind, it's more about the mentality. Ladies, Vanessa Garrison, Morgan Dixon, we appreciate you. Appreciate what you're doing for women, Black women around the world. Girl Trek, get the information that you need to know and join that group. Thank you for starting your day with us. We appreciate you.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. We appreciate you all.